Alright, y'all. Once again, it's your boy Killah Threat,
Your boy Cool Cal.
and we over here with another episode.
Yes, sir. We back at it.
Yep, welcome to the Lou Town Podcast. We love the love and the respect that we've been getting on all the feedback, on all the comments, on Instagram and Facebook.
Definitely appreciate any feedback, any comments, thoughts, whether you agree, disagree what we talking about, any kind of dialogue, we appreciate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because the more that y'all comment, the more that we can have real conversations within the comments. So if we disagree on something, maybe we can go ahead and talk till we get to an agreement or until we agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So right now, this episode, we're going to go ahead and talk about choices and mistakes. Mind you, they're two different things, but people always think they're the same thing, and that's completely wrong. So first, let's go ahead and define a choice real quick, my beautiful Nubian people.
So what's the choice?
So a choice is an act of selecting or making a decision when one or two or more possibilities are available. So that's when you make a choice. Like if you decide to go out to a buffet, you love meat, you a meat type of guy, you don't know if you're going to get the beef or you're going to get the pork or you're going to go ahead and get the turkey or you might just go ahead and get all of them, or you might be like me, you might be cutting it out and be like you might go ahead and get the vegan option. You know what I'm saying? Those are choices. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're on a dating scene, you know what I'm saying, and you a woman's man, you know what I'm saying?
Choices.
Out the wazoo, you know what I'm saying? And you already know, all my males out there, you know what I'm saying, that you already know there's a whole selection of a whole collection.
Decisions.
You know what I'm saying? So, to define a mistake real quick, just so y'all can go ahead and distinguish in between the two, a mistake is when an action or a judgment is misguided or is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference in between the two. A choice is when you have to make a decision if you have more than one thing to decide from, and a mistake is when your action or reaction is off of something that's been prejudged that was just wrong from the get-go. Alright, y'all follow me? Gangsta.
And typically a mistake is what you realize in hindsight. It may feel like a good choice at the moment, and then you look back like, I might not should have did that, you know. So that's the real thing about a mistake. You realize it's a mistake at a later time. It might feel good at the moment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I know with me just speaking on my personal, you know what I'm saying? When I got out of high school, I had the choice, you know what I'm saying, to either play basketball for a D1 or to go ahead and go to a JUCO, or you know what I'm saying, or I could just go to the streets, you know what I'm saying. And me being rebellious at the time, and I was very good at basketball, I decided to go to the streets, you know what I'm saying. Now at that time that was a choice, but like looking in hindsight, like Cool Cal says, I noticed that was a mistake. I should have went on and got my education while I was still in the momentum of going to class and getting in them books and the learning and doing all that, just to get them 4 years out the way, because once I did those 4 years in a row, I would have been in my early 20s and I could have went on and did whatever I wanted to do in life. But I don't regret it. I still, did my educational thing a decade after high school, went on and got my associates and things of that. Do I have some regret? It is what it is.
To piggyback off that, I definitely feel like if I could do it over again, I would have went to Jackson State like I planned. But when you seeing $600 a day, you ain't thinking about no school. So, yeah, I wish I would have took the school route. You know what I'm saying? Would have gave me some more culture, some more experience. I would have left the city and saw something different at an earlier age, as opposed to getting older and then deciding to leave the city.
Right.
Because that helped with my maturity, leaving and seeing how other cities, interact with each other. So yeah, in hindsight, I feel like that was a mistake, but I don't regret it because it still made me the person I am. It gave me wisdom from the mistakes that I made.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mistakes
And
builds character.
wisdom comes from making mistakes. You can't be wise unless you make a mistake.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it all builds character at the end of the day. It all determines on how you are going to be in the future, the choices that you make today. We just want to make sure that our choices are good choices, because you always got to make sure that your next move is your best move. You know what I'm saying? Now, how do we determine if things or a choice or a mistake? Like, I know I'm kind of particular on this, just because I feel like at a certain age, you don't make mistakes. You know, I mean, you don't make mistakes. You just make choices. You know what I'm saying? Terrible choices. You know,
Which could be mistakes.
yeah. I remember OG telling me that kids make mistakes, adults make choices. Because kids make mistakes because they don't know better. So they always got to go through the trial and error, more so than not. You know, not saying that adults don't have to go ahead and go through trial and error. You know what I'm saying? But usually when we go through trial and error, it's already a choice that we're going through the trial and error, because we already know what we're getting ourselves into. Kids don't know what they're getting themselves into. That's where the difference plays a part. You know what I'm saying? Unless you are immature, dog, then you know what I'm saying, I can't speak on y'all behalf, because you know that ain't me, that ain't this young man over here. You know what I'm saying? But I just know, speaking on myself, that I know if I made mistakes, you know what I'm saying, I have to go ahead and pat myself on the back. Yeah, it's gonna be better. But I already know from the choice that I made, privy to the mistake, I should have knew better from the get-go. So you just gotta be more stringent in how you maneuver through this life, and your lifestyle and your friends and all of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as speaking on examples, you know what I'm saying, by the friends and the company you keep. When do you know when it's a choice or when it's a mistake? Regarding friends and the company that you keep around you in your circle.
You know, your parents always say, that one friend, he don't mean y'all no good. Why y'all ain't with him? Your parents be knowing. You be like, nah, that's my boy. Like something I had to learn getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody's willing to fight with you against other guys and get into all that other kind of stuff, don't mean they're your friend.
Right.
They just into what you into.
Facts.
That's an ally, not a friend. And I think a lot of times we can't differentiate between the two. You know, just because you are into what I'm into, don't mean we meant to be friends.
Right. Facts. Because everybody ain't your friend, you know what I'm saying? Some people just want to be around you to benefit from what you can give to them, or what you can bring to the table or bring to the situation. You know what I'm saying? So once you grow into maturity, you'll learn that. To whomever needs to hear this.
Yeah, if you find yourself pouring into a person, whether it be financially, spiritually, mentally, always there to look out for them, and they can't never, ever look out for you,
that's a red flag.
That's a big red flag. Like they can't never give you a word of encouragement. If something good happened for you, they ain't got nothing good to say about it. That's not your friend.
Nuh-uh.
Get away from them.
Far away. Especially like Cal said, just to piggyback, if it can't be reciprocated at all, if it's always an excuse.
Two-way streets.
Yeah.
That's what we drive down.
Know it. You gotta know it. You know what I'm saying? If it can't be reciprocated at all, and it's always an excuse or a so-called reasonable explanation, you need to go ahead and fall back.
Like this man, he can call me 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm tired.
Trust.
Yes. But guess what? I'm coming.
Yeah.
Just like I can do with him. Like, cuz, I need a few dollars.
Mm-hmm.
He gon', you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's not a one-way street. Hey, cuz, you watch the kids for a couple hours? I gotta handle some business. Whatever the case may be, we look out for each other.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
About.
It's always been that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of y'all ain't got people like that in y'all lives. They just gotta kick it with you. Go to the club with you.
Right. Drink with you,
That
smoke with you.
don't mean they your friend.
Mm-hmm.
They just good company.
Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's talk to my black community, all my Nubian kings and queens out there. Let's talk about our spending habits. You know what I'm saying? You what we choose to spend our money on. When do you know what is a choice or a mistake with how you spend your money, how you delegate your money? You know what I'm saying? Which I know, like me, I like to invest a lot into the business. I like to save money for rainy days, you know what I'm saying? And I like to give to those who might be in need, who will need it more than so than I, you know what I'm saying? Because that puts joy in my heart and in my spirit to give and to help those who are in need. Now I know it's different strokes for different folks, but we just speaking on me right now. You know what I'm saying? But when do we know it's a choice? Like, I feel like if you invest in property, which we all know as a culture we should invest in property, but we just gotta go a tad bit deeper than that. Instead of investing like renting property, we need to be trying to own the property. You can get you a LLC, get you some trust funds, you know what I'm saying? Have the trust run the LLC, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? Get you some real estate, get you some mom and pop stores, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get you a certain lane that you can be masterful in with your income. But again, that's a choice, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that all choices you're gonna come out on top, because you got to be prepared for failure in anything that you do. The worst thing in life is not to jump off or not to go on a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? You have to try and have some type of risk involved. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know that. So,
like, I can just speak for myself. Like, I'm a pretty tight spender. You know what I'm saying? Like, I manage my money pretty well, at least until I had a daughter. When I had a daughter, I can't be in no store and see no outfit, no shoes. I gotta get it for her. I spare no expense on my child. It's a choice. It's a choice.
right.
And sometimes it's a mistake. Like, you didn't have to buy her all of that.
Facts.
She got enough at home. You know what I'm saying? But that's my big vice, spending money on my child.
Yeah, man. I feel you too, because I know when I spend big on my kids and I know it's a mistake, when Christmas time comes, man, I be overspending, and then the kids don't play with these toys nothing but maybe 1 or 2 days.
Hey, look, this is the funny thing. Your kid can ask for the biggest, most expensive toy, right?
Right.
Like, my daughter, she wanted a Barbie Dream House.
Okay.
Now, this $300 Dream House we just bought, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest hit, the biggest win was this little stupid thing that she can put her hand in. That was $3 at Big Lots.
All them poppet things.
Them poppets. Like,
Oh, man.
that get more play than the Dream House. I'm like, you know.
Like I say, you know better, you do better, man.
Yeah.
Dang. And then, like, lastly, what do y'all think is in this stance, even though this is gonna more than likely be another topic for another video, because we ain't gonna be able to delve all the way into this, but when it comes to police brutality versus accidental shooting, do you think that the police brutality cases are bad choices, or do you think these are just choices that they made, and since they found out they couldn't get away with it like they thought they could get away with it, now it's a mistake? You know what I'm saying? They want to play it off in the courtroom like, hey, my bad.
As somebody who's been a victim of police brutality, we gonna need another episode, cause
Exactly.
they definitely making a choice. It's only a mistake when the media sheds light on it, and they can possibly lose their job or be prosecuted. But even with that, they don't care. They choose to do what they do to us. It's not a mistake to them.
Nah, can't be, especially the decades of it going on, you know what I'm saying? You can talk prior to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You can talk the 1992 Rodney King, or was that's 91 Rodney King, then 92 riots, you know what I'm saying, in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Brown.
Trayvon Martin, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of things, especially there's most definitely going to have to be another episode, because that's going to be something vastly that we will have to talk about more than this episode will require for us to do. So
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what do y'all feel were good choices that you made, or what you thought could have been better as far as the mistakes that you have recognized within your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like me, it wasn't playing. My mistake was not going to play b-ball right after high school. You know what I'm saying? I should have did that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be proficient in it. You know what I'm saying? I could have still did my hip hop thing, and probably would have been able to invest a whole of a lot more money than what I could right now if I would have took that route. You know what I'm saying? But let us know. You know what I'm saying? We always appreciate the engagement. We always appreciate the feedback and the comments. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to troll, go ahead and troll so I can go ahead and light that tail on up. You know what I'm saying? But let's let us know. And you know, on that note, we out of here. Thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure y'all view some more videos. You know what I'm saying? Go to www.killahthreat.com. Make sure you go ahead and check out the CoolKillahz album, which is by Cool Cal and myself, streaming everywhere. Have over 120,000 streams at this date right now. We trying to get this up to 1 million, y'all. So go ahead and help us. Help us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do it and do it big. We trying to get that try out of there and just be like, we doing it big.
That's right.
You already know what time it is. Well, holla at y'all next time.
All right.